Unlike most teenagers who gets excited about summer vacations, I wasn't excited because I couldn't wear 2 layers of jackets just to hide my gynecomastia or man boobs. Hi, I'm Max from MaxxTeem Apparel, and I help guys with gynecomastia overcome their insecurities through workout programs, videos like these, and products available at MaxxTeam.com. And in this video, I'm gonna share my experience of wearing 2 jackets just to hide my gynecomastia during summer. I developed gyno at age 11. At first, I thought it was just fat because I was simply fat. I was a chubby kid. Like all I eat after school is Lay's chips, those potato chips, and Slurpee from 7-Eleven. That's like all I eat after school. And I didn't know the term about man boobs or gynecomastia by then. Until one day, I was playing with one of my cousins, and we were like teasing each other, fighting each other. And then he just yelled out, "Kuya got susu, Kuya got susu." And that means, it's Tagalog by the way. It means me I have boobs like a woman. And from that moment, I became aware that I may actually have man boobs. I became self conscious about my chest. And I guess it was also internet was around. Internet was became more accessible to more people. Then I had an access to the internet, and I looked it up, and I didn't know. From to my surprise, man boobs is actually a real thing, like a woman breast on or just having man boobs in general. Like guys can have boobs like girls. I became aware of that thing. So so I started on a weight loss program, and I ate less, I moved more, I exercised more, and I worked harder on PE classes during my middle school, and I starved myself. I did the follow along workouts on YouTube, like the 6 pack shortcuts from YouTube. And 1 to 2 years later, I became skinny, but my chest still looks weird. Like it was still poking out. I have like puffy nipple and some weird mass on my chest. And from that observation, I became aware of the term gynecomastia, which I read a whole Wikipedia thing from top to bottom during that time, and I became anxious about it. And I felt hopeless after reading that I have gynecomastia. And what scared me even more is that the only way to get rid of it is through surgery. Now they mentioned how it goes away on its own after a few years. That somewhat gave me hope, but I had to suffer for it for a couple of years, and that's what I did. So every summer after school, in the 2 month summer vacation, I would just wear jackets, and what gets annoying, aside from the heat, especially I live in California, USA, it gets super hot, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Uh, I would, like aside from the heat, my relatives would always ask me to take it off. My parents would ask me to take it off, and I didn't listen to them. I would just suffer with the heat. I missed out a lot on enjoying my life without school. I would just stay home, and the only times I would go outside is my family would take me to water parks to go swimming. But I still have left my shirt on, and it sucks. I still wear my jackets. But a few years later, around sophomore year of my high school, about having 4 years of my gyno, I found out there's a better way. I found out that gynecomastia compression shirts exist, and that I don't have to suffer with wearing jackets during summer. And so I owned a few of these during my high school years, and it made my life so much better. So my message to you is you don't have to suffer wearing 2 layers of jackets. Consider owning some compression shirts. And luckily for you, I sell them on my website, MaxxTeam.com. Again, I help guys with gynecomastia overcome their insecurities. So go check them out if your way of fighting your gyno is wearing 2 layers of jackets. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and see ya.